They say games are played on the... And the Black Knights will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulsa's offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the first sack of the day. But I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back and they get after quarterbacks.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Mikey Stadium alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. Under fire. That's caught. It's Spears. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Army's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
The Black Knights headed quickly to the line. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10.
That's a backbreaker for the defense, too, because it looked like they were doing everything right, trying to defend the option there on third down. Dive man, no go. Quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy they just couldn't get to in time. He's barely able to pick up the first, and now the defense has to face another first down.
Gets the back moving. On the move, it's Burks. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Black Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Sends it back in motion. Fullback's got it. He's He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tulsa pinned deep in its own end, trying to find a little breathing room on 1st down. They'll try the left side. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Hicks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Got it near midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll run read option right on 2nd down. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Give to the fullback. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Mikey State. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Now on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Hicks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The option look. He'll do it himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. You must have discipline to excel at West Point, and that is exactly what they're getting from this Black Knight quarterback.
It's a disciplined system. It's a disciplined way of life. That's why they chose to sign up for the Army, and you can tell this quarterback, he is their leader. He shows the discipline, and he shows the toughness.
Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is yet there in the 305. They're up by 4 over Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Black Knights in the hurry up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On the option. He'll pitch it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Sets up the screen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hicks. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Makes the catch. It's Spears. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense got him at the 27. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Army! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the 1st half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Nike Stadium.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. Run it with the fullback. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Snagged in the middle. It's Spears. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Spears. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Spears. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll run the option. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Black Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. On the option. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Gibbs. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The option look. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the toss. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on! And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll send the back in motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
Army, 21, Tulsa, 3.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quarterback may change this route. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Give to the big fullback. Not gonna get there. Not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And they'll just down it right there. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Got it behind the line. It's Spears. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Camarda. Fires complete on the crosser. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Averill. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. The give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.